All right, everybody, round of 8, let's go. The subscriber ARAM tournament here. The Khaldor meme machine, aka the Khaldor memers, against Santa's Revenge. And Revenge a little bit mistyped here. I hope that is intentional, not an indicator of the English skills of X-Ray. Either way, on the left side, Black Angel on Diva, Scheffler on Falstad, Lunix on Blaze, Cherry Bomb on Liming, Stalnora on Uther. And over to the right. Oh god! Santa's Revenge with X-Ray on Garrosh, Fury on Liming, Lauban Malganis, Hazorps is playing the Butcher, and we actually have Tai on Morales. This is going to be bad. Okay, this is going to be horrible, I already know it. Now again, guys, there's obviously no proper draft. In case that you're a little bit... oh, yeah, Lunix is down. The Butcher wants more meat. And he gets more meat. Sanora is also dead. And that is 40 meat for the Butcher immediately. So in case that people are a little bit unfamiliar with the concept here, ARAMs or Brawls are obviously just single lane maps where you have, at the beginning of the game, 3 heroes to choose from. And yeah, so you get some wild combos. Sometimes there's no support, sometimes there's just no tank. But already, yeah, calm down. The semi-pros are just on it. And here comes another stun attempt as Lunix is just saying, I don't want to die once more. But the Butcher is usually a very risky pick in ARAMs, because if you're playing on eye level, on the same skill level, then he can actually get wrecked pretty quickly. The problem with ARAMs is oftentimes healing. You can't Hearthstone back to the Nexus, you can't heal there either. It's a single lane, so there's a lot of brawling, there's a lot of dying usually. And in this setup, a Butcher that frontlines too hard at the beginning oftentimes dies a few times and then can't properly stack. That's not really what happens here so far. Butcher with the instant double kill and already 40 stacks here. But Hazorps gets attacked and barely walks out. Oh, but the setup as Uther goes down. Lunix with a stun. Oh, but he still dies. Oh, the Butcher with 118 stacks already. 2 minutes into the game. Oh god, this is going to hurt. It looks to me like the Khaldor memers might end up on the chopping block here. This is of course a best of 3 series now that we are in the round of 8 of the tournament. Diva gets murdered at this point. Absolute destruction. Yeah, here comes another kill attempt. They're trying to go for Lunix once more. 5 kills against 0 and a 2-level lead. But X-Ray! Nah, they can't kill him. Not with Morales, just healing the entire time. But Tai is currently running out of energy, so there's little that he can do at this point. In terms of talents, it's pretty much just normal builds that we're seeing so far. Well, normal, obviously. We have a Diva in the game, so whatever you can call normal here. But on level 4, we're now seeing Triumvirate being played. Dominance in ARAM still very, very strong though, because of the abundance of kills that you usually see here. On Liming on either side, and we're going to compare the stats of the two just in a little bit. But here comes the explosion, and that one connects, but it doesn't get the kill. Lunix! No, he's dead again. Liming with another kill, and now we also have Calamity for Fury, so that doesn't make things a lot better. 150 stacks now for Hazu, who's definitely having a lot of fun on this Butcher. Yeah, the Ming comparison between Cherry Bomb and Fury, nearly double the damage for the red team's mage. But yeah, when we look at the damage outputs, he is very far ahead now. 20,000 at this point. Yeah, Fury has been pretty much crushing on this one. Hazorps with 8,000 damage. Then again, second highest damage dealer already this early in the game. Honestly, for a Butcher in a Brawl, in an ARAM, that's not really bad at all. But at this point, once again, sleep setup. And the damage from Liming. Lunix! No, but the bird is down too. Black Angel comes in. Diva! Nope! Some people see Diva, the Butcher sees meat. And talking about meat, 4 minutes and 9 seconds, and all it took for Hazorps to complete the stacks here. And all of a sudden, there's a huge problem on the horizon. This, on the other hand, is an insult, and I believe that that was taken on purpose to tilt me. Zai's vengeance over Calamity at this point. Okay. Or Li Ming just says, like, no way I'm gonna get even close to one of these bastards. I'm gonna sit all the way in the back. But even that doesn't help Li Ming. She instantly dies. So does Uther again. 10 kills against 0. And the aggression is there with another kill against Blaze. And holy shit, it's a disaster, ladies. Level 10 abilities are in. Decimate even taken on 10. Keep in mind... the chatting begins. Keep in mind that there is actually also a speedrun record in ARAMs. So at this point it's at 7 minutes and I think it was 52 seconds or something along those lines. And if Santa's Revenge actually starts to be a bit more aggressive, they might be able to pick that up too. But yeah, let's actually see how this is going to work out for them now. At this point, we have our semi-pros with a 12 kill lead. The question at this... honestly, for me personally, the question right now isn't so much anymore which team wins this game. The question becomes, can the Khaldor memers get a kill or not? That's the bigger question. And I'm starting to doubt it. Fortestat gets wrecked immediately upon showing his face close enough for Li Ming to make a connection here. Black Angel still sitting tight. Uh-oh, don't go up against level 10 abilities on the opponent. Uther, no. Another one down. Oh, someone call the care police. This can't be legal what we're witnessing here. This is brutal. The only thing that keeps the blue team in play is the low death timer. So with 240 stacks already for Hazorbs, he is having a fantastic time here. They take the gates down and everything. We have 6 minutes and 20 seconds on the time. And with that, there's the level 10 abilities. Hinterland Blast, okay. Also, obviously, we're going full on for the memes. Combustion has been taken. Who needs a bunker? Certainly not the Blaze player that died already 4 times. Shots fired. But let's see how this is going to play out now. There's the shot, and seems like we're going to see more chicken for the Butcher. Oh yeah, Uther's down too. Can they get the counter kill? They can! There's the kill against Hazu. Oh, as it happens, it wasn't even Li Ming who got it. It was actually the Keep. 1 kill against 19. And they still have to be careful because there's a chance for the red team to break the record here as well. Got the fat boy. Hazu full on feeding here apparently. But there's another one. Down goes Mal'Ganis. Uh-oh. I see a momentum swing. Look at this. Now we have also Morales eliminated. Li Ming is down. Guys, they're going for the team wipe here. They're looking fantastic. Look at this. Comeback is coming. All of a sudden, we're talking about 5 kills against 21. Unless X-Ray walks away from this one. I hope he doesn't, because that would be pretty ruthless. But no, he goes down too. So Hazu finds himself a little bit alone here. And everybody just goes for Hazu. And the Butcher actually dies. Come back, ladies. They have them exactly where they want them to be. Here we go. 14 against 15. 6 kills against 21. A bit of a trap setup at the top, I would say. But, yep, there we go. Loba already. Immediately acknowledging, oh my god, these guys are so much better than I thought. Let's make it play. At this point, they're just double-checking to see what's going on here. Morales! Oh, Diva! Gets a little bit of wave clear with that explosion, but that was pretty much it. They're trying to go for Lauba. Lulba. And nope. Stun against X-Ray to avoid the flip. There's combustion value right there. Just not enough value for this one. 15, 16 talents are in. Li Ming is down. Uther is down. And it could be the beginning of the end here. Right now, they're just like chucking through. Hazorbs again with the Butcher. Here they go for Lunix. And Lunix is dead. 280 stacks for the Butcher. We still have 65,000 damage for Li Ming. 27,000 on the other side for Li Ming on the blue team side. So less than 50%. Fury is just crushing it here, connecting one combo after another. And there we go. Then we're going to make that play for the keep now. With 25 kills to 6. Fury, and he dies too. Yeah, going a little bit for the YOLO mode right now, and the blue team is trying to capitalize on it. Keep has fallen though. That's a problem. But the fight isn't over just yet. Chevla is a little bit low on his force set and needs to be careful here. He's not the only one. Cherry Bomb is also having some trouble. And with Uther nearly dying, it is the end of the support for them. Salnora goes down, but so does Lulba. The end of the Lulz as Mal'Ganis dies, and X-Ray gets supported by Morales, but they're still trying to block them with D.Va and attempt to maybe even get a kill here. Falstad is low, Falstad is down, Lunix is on the run, and gets wrecked as well. Mana reset, exactly. It's all intentional. You're gonna try and get rid of that. But in comes the explosion, and so far, the core hasn't been touched. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be changed soon, but hey. Also, we have Glass Cannon for Li Ming on the red team side. Just to mention it. Yeah, let them get comfortable. Exactly. We have them exactly where we want them to be. Cherry Bomb barely avoids being taken down by the Morales grenade. But, yeah, there's the defense again. Nearly level 20. 28 kills against 8. Hazu, newfound respect here from the Butcher. Not YOLOing in too hard anymore. He can also set up against Salnora. Uther came, Uther saw, and Uther died. Then he did GG. He's not the only one. Fawcett is down, the Butcher wants more and more chicken. And it seems like this might really be the end now. With 2 catapults already homing in on it. Butcher on 340 stacks now. Seems like a pretty done deal to me. They're trying to get a bit more. D.Va goes down and so does the core. I think we're going to look at a 1-0 lead here for Santa's Revenge. And the memers are praying to the RNG gods already to get a proper composition heading into game number 2 of this best of 3 series. I think what they definitely need is a little bit of Suljin here with a setup and maybe just a bunch of Murkies on the opponent's side in order to win this one. But right now, that is the inevitable 1-0 lead for Santa's Revenge. More heroes are dying. 8 kills to 35. And the core is, well, finally falling as Harzobs comes in with the last and final hit. And that is game. 400 stacks for the Butcher. And that's the lead in the series. GG. Well played. Game on, everybody! Game number 2, and oh boy! What a setup! The Khaldor meme machine, they wanted some good heroes, and they definitely got some good heroes. They were so good that they said, screw supports, we don't need them. Black Angel on Gul'dan, Lunix on Kalthas, Stalnor on Thrall, Chefla on Thrall, and Cherry Bomb on Suljin. Santa's Revenge, on the other hand, with X-Ray on Alarak, Harzobs on Malthael, Fury again on Li Ming, Tai on Whitemane, and Lulba on Malthael. Holy shit. That lineup. Yes, they don't have a support, but Thrall is one of the best heroes you can get in ARAMs. Suljin is the best hero in ARAMs, and both Gul'dan and Kalthas are fucking amazing in it too. And they actually go full on for the memes. It's meme dream time. Khaldor's meme machine, aka the Khaldor memers, they want damage and they got damage. The double trash lightning, best talent obviously for Thrall in ARAMs. And I want to throw this out right here, especially if people watch this currently on YouTube. ARAMs have their own meta. It's very different from normal game meta, and the talent choices that you oftentimes see, as well as also hero choices, are very different from your normal competitive game, which obviously, it should be obvious at this point. But yes, especially for Thrall, if you're playing a 5 versus 5 all game long, you go for Crash Lightning. It's a great talent once they complete it. This, on the other hand, Convection, I gotta be honest, it's still pretty shit in ARAMs, but hey, we're doing it for the memes here. Obviously, if you're looking at survivability, you would still go for your Globe Quest, but here it's all about can or can he not complete his level 1. So, at this point, Lunix is going to have to prove himself. The red team, I would say they have a little bit more of a well-rounded composition with the quest completed for Alarak already, since they have a support in this setup, and with the double Malthael, they can of course also really sustain themselves through the front line here. But this should be a game with quite a few kills. For now, Stalnora with a... What was that? Flanks in from the top, misses the wolf, and says like, okay, that's it. That's all I want to do here. I just wanted to throw a wolf towards you. I'm out of here, boys. See you later, alligator. And he's gone. Oh, there's the first kill. Well, actually, the second one for them. And there's the third. All right. Thralls are dying. By the way, nice difference here in the stacks as well. 10 against 4 is what we're currently looking at. Cherry Bomb kind of mispicked his level 1 a little bit. The Bone Slicer here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Then, of course, if you think about how the last game went. Well, actually, I just was about to say you have to get kills in order to complete the level 1. But if you remember the last game, they were able to get a full team wipe at some point, so that's at least something. Now we have also for both of our Malthaels the Throwing Shade on level 4 picked, and in terms of talent choices, again the negatively charged for Alarak. Lunix hasn't Kel'Thur's down, no more stacks for him, but Hazu! Yeah, the kill! Hazu goes down. Alright, so 1 kill against 5. The convection stacks are gone, but he didn't really have too many of them anyways. He was at 6 only, I think. 5 or 6. Now we have the full-on Orb Dream here. Fury after the last game just saying like, yep, full-on Orb, that's it. We're gonna go full-on Orb in this game. And yeah, the memes are definitely real. 5 stacks already on the negatively charged, by the way. The Thralls, if they actually complete their quest, it would be great. But you can already tell that the red team is starting to split as much as they can in order to avoid that. There's another kill against Thrall. Kalthas is dead again. Didn't even have a stack at this point. Suljin is dead too. And Lulba gets away. Yeah, he does. Okay, 16 stacks by now. Scheffler is doing well on Thrall. But it was actually kind of interesting because Kalthas actually died, and then after he died, his Flame Strike that he threw out before the death gave him 2 convection stacks. So he's actually coming into this now with at least a few stacks remaining that he could use. Level 7 on both sides. Ancestral Wrath is in, full on Flame Strike build thus far. And of course, Thrall is not the only one who's trying to stack. Suljin, outside of the 5 baseline stacks, is now also heading into the Arcanite axis. So there we go. At this point, Wolf misses the mark. Quest completed for Mephisto, who's not in the game. So I'm actually talking about Malthael. And that's another kill against Thrall. 20 stacks against 8. I gotta admit that Stalnora is going a little bit YOLO here. Cherry Bomb is also quite far out. And as they don't have a support, as soon as you go out this hard, you have a problem. Li Ming gets the kill. But they at least got a counter kill against Malthael. So currently, both of the aspects of death have at least died once. The only hero on the side of the memers that hasn't died yet is Scheffler's Thrall. Again, no stacks for Kel'Thas. Convection gets once more reset. And it seems like Black Angel is also not going to make it. Actually, he gets out for now. Alright. Comes in with a little bit of an attempt to get more. But you can already tell that it's a little bit harder for Sandra's Revenge to finish the game as quickly as they did in game number 1. There's a lot of damage now on the side of the blue team, and they're using it as much as they can. Couple of stacks, and there's another kill. Goodbye, Malthael. Level 10 abilities give them, of course, a lot more power. But there's the setup, and they get another kill against Malthael. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. 4 kills against 12. And of course, we have Pyroblast and Guillotine. If you meme, then you meme. Have to commit. You can't just you can't just simply lollygag around here. You need to go mid full onto the meme dream. Which is why personally I'm very disappointed of Black Angel. I really think that going Horrify here just shows his lack of commitment to the memers. Instead, he could have gone for the Reign of Destruction. He should have gone for the Reign of Destruction. And it is inexcusable that he didn't go for the Reign of Destruction. Talking about destruction. The blue team gets completely destroyed here. So, yeah, all 4 heroes are falling. The only one who wants to apparently set a bit of a record for not dying in this game is Scheffler. Also sitting on 26 stacks now. Should be top damage for his team, honestly. Yeah, he is. 21,000. He's actually keeping up with the red team quite a bit. There's the Pyroblast! Horrify! The kill! Kill steal by Thrall, by the way. By Pyroblast value, look at that. 5 kills against 16. And they're firing back here. Lulba! Lulba! And... Oh. The full-on reckoning, the 5-man team wipe. As Li Ming takes a massive shit on the blue team. Holy smokes. Li Ming comes in and kills everyone. What a massive dump. Oh, brilliant. Glass cannon value right there. Yeah, if you're playing on that level, then you are allowed to get away with a couple of talent choices that we normally probably wouldn't see here in that spot. But Lauber tries to jump in again. Where's that Pyroblast when you need it? Yes, on cooldown. So with 22 kills against 5, they're still trying to break through here. You want to go for the 2-0, of course. One stack away from Scheffler completing his quest, and there it is. There it is. The memes are ongoing. Okay, Thrall gets actually a kill against Malthael immediately. Yeah, they're definitely putting on a bit more pressure in this game now. And of course, with Scheffler starting to just like poke the entire time, he's starting to get some good numbers out. He's definitely typing. I've seen that before. Horrify. Yeah, didn't save cooldown though. That was a nice attempt, but that just wasn't enough. You don't have to run into the orbs. That was as of Johan that made that happen. You don't have to manually feed for it. Lunix gets a kill and says like, hey, I want one of these orbs too. 6 heroes down immediately at this point, and a massive slaughter. Oh, Fury is just absolutely wrecking here. 42,000 damage. Thrall is still firing away as much as he can. Scheffler, at least that is. Stalnore is on a personal quest, trying to hit the double digits over here on the death side. And he is progressing quite nicely on that front. Suljin then again runs straight into the next Li Ming orb and said, hey, I heard these things are awesome, I want one too. So he just comes out of the gate and dies immediately. Suljin's biggest friend is the shortened death timer in ARAMs. That's pretty much what's happening there. I want to point out, by the way, that Suljin has 7 stacks on his level 1, on his baseline. So it seems to me that Cherry Bomb would have probably been well advised to go into Li Ming after all. We kind of doubted that a little bit. I mean, honestly, Suljin is the best character here, but... Fury, calm the fuck down. Seriously, bro. You don't need to rack them like this. At least Alara gets down. Yeah, they might be able to get a little bit more done over here. Scheffler is still poking the entire time. But they want to go for Gamey already. Stalnore, yeah, they're the double digits. Exactly. And Scheffler dies too. A few more stacks from Cherry Bomb. But it's not looking too good for them, is it now? With 9 minutes into the game, it seems like the core is going to fall there eventually. They have been on the back foot for a long time now, but they're still trying to make a bit of a play. Cherry Bomb is back to business. There's the Pyroblast. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. I'm sorry. These fucking idiots. They're actually stacking on it on purpose and it still wasn't enough. Oh god. That was fantastic. I can definitely tell these guys are having a lot of fun here. But to be fair, so do we. So Malthael is down. Hazel! And again, the stack reset on Kelthas. They're popping them like pimples. Holy hell. Fury! Yes! Stalnore gets the kill. Li Ming finally taken out. That Sundering didn't do a whole lot. And that's another team wipe aspect, as Extra is saying, like, this is dumb, I want to end this game. 155 sadism for him, by the way, now. They have level 20, of course, in their hands, too. And, oh boy, this game. Yep, and Extra is just saying, boys, I got this, leave it up to me. That's fine. Don't touch our core. Well, they have touched everything else in this game, so why wouldn't they go for the core here too? 78%. But at least it seems like the memers are going to make it to level 20. That's at least something. So, yeah. There we go. Flamethrower. I don't think that's going to save him, but hey, let's try. Then again, we already have the World Breaker here. Here comes the setup. Lunix. Lunix is low. Earthquake. Can they get the kill? Double Malthael. Horrify. Nope. Down they go. Nope. Suljin is dead. Kelthas, Thrall, double Thrall. And this is a 5-man team wipe. As Santa's Revenge goes in for another victory. 2-0 here. The memes are strong with this series. Fantastic setup in the round of 8 of the ARAM sub-tournament. And our semi-pros are obviously on the way to victory, heading straight into the first semi-final of the tournament. GG and well played as Santos Revenge takes it with a 2-0.